Hello. I'd like to introduce the service that promotes DX at manufacturing sites by using big techno videos. I'm Ueno from Daiki Institute of Technology. I also serve as an advisor to the Japan Engineers Federation. By facilitating the smooth flow of B2B information using big techno videos, a huge collection of videos related to technology and products, in order to find business partners, you can expand your supply chain globally. In the age to come, the supply chain must change from just-in-time type to just-in-case type. I will introduce the system that is helpful for achieving this. The service introduced here is a mechanism for finding suppliers, driven by technical videos. It can be said that it is a mechanism for procurement companies to find your company's products and technologies that they need, so it can also be used for market development. You can create a supply chain by finding many suppliers by means of searching for technical videos globally. We decided to call it the Global Supply Web because it can form a mesh-like supply network rather than a single chain. Today we are in the era where our emphasis is shifting from just-in-time that focuses efficiency to just-in-case or being ready just in case. Therefore, supply web type thinking has become important. Then, what plays a central role in this service is WKX, a big techno video sharing site that accumulates technical videos. A large number of technical videos are accumulated here, so you can search for the technology you need for your company. Once you find a suitable company, you can start negotiating to buy the product. You can also register in the form of videos, the technologies and products you want to sell, so that you can be found by companies that need them. In other words, it is a buying mechanism to find suppliers, while, from the perspective of the product provider side, it is also a selling mechanism to be found by procurement companies. In this way, WKX works as a place to connect companies that sell products and companies that buy products. I will explain how to use it in a little more concrete way. Companies that want to develop new products use the app to search WKX using keywords and the like. Then the thumbnails of related videos will be displayed. As for the product about which you want to know much more after watching some videos, use the automatic mail service for requesting additional information. According to the content of the request for additional information, the company that has created the video concerned will send QCD information, additional videos, or other materials to the company that has requested additional materials. If a company that wants to develop a product after seeing the provided information and wants to proceed with the business further, it will directly contact the counterpart company and start negotiations asking the latter to become a supplier. Now the effects of this big techno videos on a company's supplier relationship will be shown. The traditional supply chain has a single chain of supplier relationship for each parts, as shown in the diagram on the left. Then if a disaster occurs at one company and parts cannot be supplied, the whole production will stop. Finding new business partners takes time and effort, so reliance on existing suppliers becomes prominent more and more, which is probably the reason for the tendency of relying on specific suppliers. On the other hand, if you use big techno videos in order to search for suppliers from all over the world, proper companies can be found regardless of your business affiliation. Being able to search through massive amount of technical videos and find potential suppliers makes things a lot easier. It will also be easier to identify in advance multiple suppliers for a particular parts in case of a disaster. As a result, a supply web is created consisting of a network of suppliers. In the past, the ideal supply chain was just-in-time type, which aims to improve efficiency, but today, just-in-case type is considered important, being prepared just in case. With big techno videos this can be accomplished. Actually, this mechanism can be used also in a slightly different way. It is the use of Procurement Purchasing Expo and Market Development Expo. In a nutshell, you can host your company's dedicated exhibition online with the use of videos. As for Procurement and Purchasing Expo, first of all, a company publishes what kind of parts of a particular technical field it is trying to procure, on the site dedicated to procurement companies, and asks the supplier companies it wishes to cooperate to post videos introducing their products and technologies on the big techno video sharing site. Within the company on the procurement side, people such as those in charge of product development, manufacturing, or cost control watch the posted videos, and if they find a company of interest, they request additional materials from that company. After that, a more detailed meeting is held and a supplier is chosen. As for Market Development Expo, a company posts a large number of videos of its products on its dedicated website, and invite companies wanting to procure products to visit the site and watch these videos. Interested companies will request for additional materials, and negotiations on technology and business can be started from there. Suppliers can be found at Procurement and Purchasing Expo, and then product manufacturing is done at Q Factory as shown in the middle, and then the manufactured products can be picked up by the buying companies at the Market Development Expo as shown on the left. It can be said that this means that it is possible to search for partners as suppliers more easily and widely than before. Now, let me explain how Procurement Purchasing Inbound Expo will change the activities of a traditional procurement department. Firstly, the traditional activities of a procurement department. When developing a new product, a designer first thinks about what kind of product to make, and the designer designs with parts that he or she has studied and is well acquainted with. He or she creates product specifications based on the idea that such and such products can be developed by using such and such parts. As for the parts to be procured from outside, the parts specifications are handed over to the procurement department and ask them, saying that there should be such and such parts, to search for a supplier company so that they can manufacture the product concerned. There are several challenges in this kind of procurement activity. From the point of view of the person in charge of procurement, even if a good parts is found and the new product would become much better with it, the design cannot be changed because the designer has already decided the specifications. Therefore, there is stress that the good parts are not used. The person in charge of procurement asks a trading company or visits an exhibition to find a good parts, but from the supplier's point of view the trading company does not fully understand the characteristics and appealing points of their products and parts. Therefore there is a concern that these points are not well communicated to the procurement side. In addition, even if the products are exhibited in an exhibition, there is a concern that designers with the real interest in the products may not be able to visit the exhibition because of the short period of exhibition time. Procurement purchasing inbound Expo is the service that resolves these concerns. First, the procurement and purchasing department will hold an exhibition dedicated to its own company, based on the company's mid to long-term product development plan, announcing that for the current fiscal term, proposals regarding the field of XYZ are wanted. The company wishing the former company to use its own product will post a technical video at the exhibition to exhibit it. Since the exhibition is on a technical video posting site, the exhibition period can be set as long as 3 months. Designers can watch the posted videos at any time, so, after finding a suitable time within their time to spare, they can efficiently examine the latest technology in the world through watching the posted videos. As a result, when designers develop new products, they will be able to efficiently design products using the latest products and parts. It can also lead to the development of epoch-making new products. In other words, when Procurement and Purchasing Expo is utilized, the procurement department will be in a position to play a role in new product development. It also makes it easier for designers to follow up on the latest product technology trends. For suppliers, it is a very good place to make proposals because they can focus on their target customers and product fields in making appeals, and there is a high possibility that designers will visit them directly. But you might ask, do the designers of big companies turn to outside suppliers for key parts? You may wonder if becoming a supplier of parts leads to producing things as cheaply as possible. That's not necessarily the case. If you have your unique technology, even big companies will need it. For example, if a computer maker is to develop the world's fastest computer, it will manufacture semiconductors such as CPUs in-house because they are the basis of competition. However, parts such as silent cooling fans and high-efficiency power supplies are often procured externally. The reason is that if you end up losing out to your competitors in terms of performance, you will have to sell it by appealing its quietness and low power consumption, while its performance is slightly inferior. That's why we have to choose a supplier with a good product in terms of the second most important parts. The next example assumes that a car manufacturer is developing a new model. The parts that will be the main appealing points, such as the engine and the body, will be developed in-house. However, you cannot say that you do not want to use the safety devices, such as airbags that are not used in normal circumstances, because excellent products are made by affiliates of other companies. Once you are evaluated by the market that the first-rate safety is not assured, sales are adversely affected no matter how good your car performance and design are. As explained above, we would like to support the digital transformation of manufacturing and production sites by supporting the development of suppliers using big techno video data. Develop multiple new suppliers at Procurement Purchasing Expo, and after manufacturing a product, appeal to companies that will procure your our products as their parts at Market Development Expo. There is also a possibility of expanding transactions by exhibiting at Procurement and Purchasing Expo. I think that the company, after manufacturing, will further go through a cycle of expanding sales at Market Development Expo. Today, manufacturing industries face many challenges. In tackling these challenges, I consider it efficient to tackle them with the technologies of various companies around the world. There are many companies using the above systems and services, as shown below. As for a business model, this is the way of thinking with regard to Purchasing and Procurement Expo and Market Development Expo. Big techno video sharing site WKX responds to requests such as soliciting opinions about technical videos of interest. The professional engineers listed here will watch the video and evaluate to some extent whether the video content is technically excellent. Although their field of expertise may not necessarily be identical with that of the video concerned, it is considered that they can make a certain evaluation from the perspective of an engineer. The following is the introduction of the Japan Engineers Federation, with the members under the chairman as shown below. Contact us for further information concerning the above matter.